a sudden I realized they're asking for a parent or a guardian signature. I am not a parent or a guardian. Hey Village. It is a beautiful day in Cincinnati, very cold, but the sun is shining and it's just so beautiful. I am hanging out in the car. I've got about 10 to 15 minutes before I am picking up Miss A, our foster daughter, from her parent visitation. So I thought I would catch you up on some exciting stuff. For those of you who have been watching us since Miss A has come to our home, which is coming up on, it's 6.5 months now, about to be 7. You've seen, you know, kind of our journey, and part of that was that when she first came to us, she expressed that she wanted to, you know, kind of be a part of some extracurriculars, try things that she hadn't tried in the past. And so she started to explore gymnastics, and she really liked it. She went to a few private lessons, but it really didn't stick. So, you know, we didn't really, you know, see anything that she could, you know, there wasn't a whole lot that she really wanted to be a part of. So she just started her 2nd semester in high school, and something that she's been talking about is track. And so we have been like encouraging this and trying to get as much information as possible, set her up for success with all of that. You know, the time has come and she is officially joining track. Well, I guess kind of officially. So she committed to joining the track team, and we're really excited for her. It helps that she knows at least one person who is on the track team. I did reach out to the coach because, you know, when a kid is in foster care, there's a lot of things that, you know, can complicate them participating in extracurriculars. So when you have, you know, parent and sibling visitations that happen after school, you know, twice a week, and practices are going to be after school pretty much every day, you know, it's hard to be a part of a team sport. So I wanted to be really transparent with the coach and explain the situation, giving them enough information just to see if they could accommodate it. And luckily the coach was understanding and said, as long as we continue to communicate with them on when she is, you know, going to be at meets and practices and that sort of thing, that there wouldn't be any problem. So that was really encouraging. But I do see how, you know, if it was a different sport, so say it was basketball, something where you really have to be a cohesive team versus track, which, you know, you can kind of get away with some individual practices and events and that sort of thing. It would be really difficult for a kid who's in foster care to be a part of, you know, a basketball team if their visitations are going to conflict with the practice schedule. So it's hard. And, you know, unfortunately the kids are the ones who end up suffering when it comes to this. But like I said, luckily it's not going to be an issue with track. So she has been going to conditioning, and I think actual practices start this week, which is really exciting. We went shopping this weekend and picked out some shoes, which she told me today that they might not be the right shoe, which is confusing because when we went into the store, I specifically asked the lady, we need a track shoe, we need a running shoe, and she showed us all of them, and now it might not be the right shoe. So we'll figure that out. But she did pick a shoe, and it's really, really awesome. And then we also went to TJ Maxx and did some shopping just for some extra workout shirts, workout pants. She wanted a cool jacket. And so we went ahead and we took care of all of that. So she is all set to start track, and I'm excited. So she is doing all of that. And meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out from an administration part, like, what do I need to fill out to get her on the track team, because she's showing up, but technically not all the paperwork is completed. And so I wish I could show you the long list of forms and acknowledgments and information and physicals that kids have to go through in order to join a high school sport. We have an almost 4-year-old and a 10-month-old. So school extracurriculars are new to us. So some of you might be much better at this than we are, but we have no experience in filling out these forms. And as I was filling it out, I'm like, okay, like I can do all this. And then all of a sudden I realized they're asking for a parent or a guardian signature. I am not a parent or a guardian. So something that, some of you may not be aware of is, when you're a foster parent, you are not technically the guardian. So the county is given guardianship rights, and they place a child in your care. And so technically the caseworker is the guardian. So what does that mean? That means I had to leave a voicemail for the athletic assistant asking, from their experience, how do they handle this stuff? I also sent an email trying to get in contact with the caseworker to see, hey, she's joining track, just an FYI. I don't know if we should have gotten permission. But her parents are aware and supportive that she's getting involved. So there's no issue there, but I'm like, oh wait, maybe the caseworker would want to know that. And we don't really talk to the caseworker on a daily basis. She comes once a month and that is it. And she's scheduled to come out this week. So surprise, maybe we should fill out the forms while you're here. So anyway, so I sent an email to her letting her know, and I guess we'll just have to see what happens, but I do have to finish those forms and also pay the fee. So school sports, I think back in the day when I was a part of, high school sports, the cost was minimal, but I know that things have changed, and it's over $200 to have her participate in track. $200, which is crazy. Luckily, we had an amazing viewer who wants to remain nameless, but there was a viewer of ours who, helped us out a little bit and, financially, and actually we were able to use that in order to help pay for her enrollment in track. So to that viewer, you know who you are. Thank you so, so much. It really does take a village, and we are so grateful that there are so many people who are supporting us and supporting Miss A. You guys have seen her journey on this channel, and you guys have just been so, so loving. Can't say enough good things. So luckily that helps pay for that fee, but I want to make sure all the forms are submitted before we pay them. So that's some exciting news. Definitely if you have a moment, drop a comment, giving Miss A some support as she embarks on this, track endeavor. This is her first extracurricular that she has been a part of. So it's a huge deal, and really just excited for her to experience what it means to be a part of a team, really push herself, have dedication to push herself, to accomplish things that are really, really difficult, and how good it feels when you really succeed. And I think with track, what I really like is, yes, if you go to like a track meet, there's like a competition for each event, but at the same time, you're really competing with yourself. So, say you're a sprinter and you have a certain time, you're really competing with yourself to beat that time. So I think it'll be really good for her to, just do the best that she can, work hard, and, keep improving. So we'll keep you updated on all of that. So until next time, I will see you later.